So I think the important thing is not to focus on the grammar, the vocabulary, and perfect English. That is a barrier to speaking.
Yeah.
Okay? The important thing is to think about what you want to say, the message, and communicate it.
Konnichiwa, good afternoon, what's up? It's Rupa sensei here, and I'm here with a legendary guest. How you going, sir?
Hey everyone, it's Hika, your English coach.
Fantastic. So, Hika, he's a gentleman and a scholar. Could you do a little self-introduction?
Absolutely. So my name is Hika Ito. I was born and raised in Canada, but my parents are both originally from Japan. So I have a Japanese face, but my native language is English.
Okay, fantastic.
All my schooling was in English in Canada, but I do speak Japanese. Korekara moto nihongo ganbarimasu. Yeah, I do speak a little bit better than that. Yes.
Fantastic.
And I also have a YouTube channel. You can check it out right here.
Cool.
Yes.
Bizmates, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Bizmates. Thank you. Yes.
So I'm sure everyone has probably heard it before. Bizmates, they're a great business for learning business English.
That's right. Yes.
And it's an online school, right?
Exactly. That's right. So we focus on business English, not daily conversation English, but business English. So if you need English for work and you want to learn online, we are the place for you.
Fantastic. How long have you been teaching English for?
Well, me personally, I've been teaching English for about over 20 years.
Oh, okay. 20 years. So when I was 6 years old.
Wow. Really?
So over those 20 years of experience, just straight off the bat, what would be a great tip for everyone who's a beginner to learn English? Maybe something about mindset or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good question. So learning English, and Rupa-san says this all the time about mindset, the importance of mindset. So just studying English every day, it's really difficult to improve your English.
Okay.
Changing your mindset about English is really important as well. So enjoying English, not being afraid of English, trying to use English. This type of mindset is extremely important, and Rupa sensei knows how to help you get there. I know how to help you get there as well if you're interested in business English. So watch our channels.
Awesome. Man, what a great introduction, you know?
Thank you.
Thank you. So it's going to be a really great video. So getting off the bat there, if someone's a beginner in English and they're a little bit scared of going on to business English, but just kind of in a nutshell, what is business English?
That's a good question. So a lot of people think business English is difficult. Oh my goodness, it's high level. I can't do it. But that's not true, okay? I see business English as something different from daily conversation English.
Okay.
Yeah, they're two different things. Of course, they overlap a little bit, right?
Yeah, the foundations, right?
Yeah, the foundation is the same, but the situations are completely different, right?
Okay.
Right? Daily conversation, you could talk about your hobby, about sports, about shopping, about travel, right? Many things.
Yeah.
But in business English, you do that too, but you also talk about, finances, charts, money, meetings, agenda. You use different vocabulary and different phrases because they're in different situations. So if you think business English is more difficult than daily conversation, that is not true. 違います. Yeah, 別物です. That's
Interesting,
right.
Yes. So going on from there, if someone's a beginner and they want to kind of get their toes wet with business English, what would be some examples of what they should do?
Okay, very simple example. Okay, so for example, I don't give this example so often, but if you're talking about your company, a common question people ask is, where do you work, right? Don't you get that question?
Yeah, all the time. It's like the first question that you receive, right?
That's right. Nice to meet you. Where
new.
do you work, right? And people say, I work for ABC company. They get confused with the preposition, right? Is it in? Is it at? Is it on? But is that really important?
No, not at all.
Not at all, right? Who cares if you say, I work in ABC company, I work on ABC company? That's not important. But what is important is because you are asking about my company, this is a chance for me to talk about my company. That's important, right? Not the grammar, not the vocabulary. So, can you ask me where I work?
So Hika, where do you work?
Well, I work for Bizmates. It's a business English school, so we help Japanese business people communicate in English.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Bizmates?
I have heard of it.
Oh, you have?
yeah.
Oh, great.
But I'd love to know more about it.
Oh, great. I can tell you more. Just like this, right?
Yeah.
So what I said was not difficult English, but my main purpose was to get you to understand my company.
Interesting.
Yeah, not speak perfect grammar. That's not my focus. It's to explain my company to Rupa sensei so he can understand. That's my purpose. That's
Nice.
business English.
Awesome. I like it. English with a meaning.
With
right?
a meaning, with the
a
purpose. That's right. That's
I
right.
like that. Yeah. I love that example, because I love playing chess.
Oh,
And,
you do?
Yeah,
Chess. Oh.
and in chess, you always want to have a game plan.
Yes,
You always
yes,
want
yes.
to move each piece with a meaning, with a purpose.
Right.
I think you can use that analogy directly towards your English.
なるほど。Chess ね。Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
interesting. Well, yeah, the next thing I want to
Yeah.
ask you, Hika, you're a really great presenter. You're a great communicator.
Well, thank you. You too. Yeah.
Thank you. I try my best. But a lot of Japanese people, when they're trying to speak English, they tend to get a little nervous,
Yes.
a little shy.
Yes.
They lack a little bit of confidence in their English.
Good point.
What
Yes.
would be your tips for speaking English with confidence?
Good point. It's natural to get nervous, okay? When I speak Japanese, I get nervous as well. You too, right?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
And especially if it's with someone I don't know. I've never,
true.
this is our first time to meet actually, right? So I do get a little bit nervous in both Japanese and English. Yeah. That's natural. But after a few, I'm not afraid to talk to someone I don't know. I try to talk. And the more I talk, the more comfortable I become.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think the important thing is not to focus on the grammar, the vocabulary, and perfect English. That is a barrier to speaking. Okay?
Yeah.
The important thing is to think about what you want to say, the message, and communicate it. Right? If you really focus on the message, then you will use broken English. You will use your gestures. You will use writing. You will do something to communicate.
Yeah.
And then you will be successful in communicating. And then that will build your confidence. So,
Nice.
yeah, I think just you have to take that first step and try to speak. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely taking that first step.
Yes.
Whether it's diving into the deep end,
Yeah.
or just like when you go to the gym, you start with a warm up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yes.
You don't go straight to the heavy bench press, Start with just some small talk, get loose, get warmed up,
Yes.
and then you're much more confident when you speak on your presentation or maybe your job interview or speaking to a new friend. Exactly.
That's an excellent analogy. Yeah, いい例え. You like those analogies. They come up so
yeah,
quickly. So smart. Yeah. But it's true. If you go to the gym and you try to lift like 200 pounds right from the beginning, you're going to fail.
Yeah.
And many people try to speak perfect English right at the beginning. You're going to fail.
Yeah.
So it's okay to start light. Make
Yeah.
mistakes, loose. Yeah.
Everyone starts as a beginner. Okay, so going on from there, Hika.
Yeah.
What would you say are the most important points in business English?
Good question. Important points. So, like I said, business English is not difficult, okay?
Right.
And if you are speaking difficult business English, that's bad, okay? That's bad business English. Because business English should be three things. There are three things. Simple, polite, effective. Okay, everyone, let's repeat that. Let's repeat that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Simple, polite, effective.
Effective.
That's right. You get those three and you'll be able to speak good business English. Let me give you an example. Okay, if I introduce myself, well, what would you say to introduce yourself? You say, hi.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Rupa sensei.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And stop. Okay. How was my answer? Nice to meet you too.
Yep, not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Was that rude? No,
No, not at all. Maybe you could have followed it up with something.
Right.
Yeah.
So my answer, nice to meet you too. I only said nice to meet you too. Was it simple? Yes, it was very simple, right? Was it polite? It's not rude, right? Rupa sensei said it's not rude.
Yeah.
One more question. Is it effective just to say nice to meet you too?
Not so effective, right?
Not so effective. Why not, Rupa sensei?
Right, you could have followed it up with something, kept the conversation going a little bit, and also you have to introduce yourself as well.
Exactly. You see, I didn't say my name, right?
Yeah.
I didn't follow up. The conversation just stopped.
Yeah.
That's not an effective conversation, effective business conversation. So let's try it one more time, okay? So if you could introduce yourself and then, okay?
Hello, sir. I'm Rupa. Rupa sensei. Nice
Hey,
to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Rupa-san. Can I call you Rupa-san?
Of course.
Okay, my name's Hika Ito. Please call me Hika.
Hika, lovely
Yeah.
to meet you.
So, Rupa-san, are you new to Japan?
Well, I'm pretty new to Tokyo,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I've been living in Japan in total for 4 years.
Oh, really? Where in Japan?
Osaka, Ibaraki, if you know the countryside.
I see.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that. Okay, good. Okay, wow.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Much more effective.
Much more effective, right? It was, did I use difficult English?
No, very simple.
Very simple, but it was polite and, what's the third one?
Effective.
Look at this guy. Is he a fast learner? Exactly. That's right. So that's simple, polite, effective English. So that's what I think is business English. So a lot of people, if you think business English is difficult, it's about management, it's about MBA, it's about finance, you're wrong. That's not business English. Business English is simple, polite, effective English in
Yeah.
communication. Yeah.
I like it. I think it's much more easier to learn business English than business Japanese.
Oh, yeah. Business Japanese is completely different.
Yeah,
There's a
with the-
lot of rules,
Yeah,
right?
keigo, sonkeigo,
Yeah.
4 lines in the email to end it.
Exactly. So even me, after living in Japan for over 20 years, I still have difficulty
Yeah.
speaking or writing business Japanese.
Yeah. Fantastic. So you guys are lucky if you already know the business Japanese. It's
Exactly.
much easier to learn the business English.
Yes.
Yeah, it always kind of bugs me a little bit when I see beginners getting those TOEIC textbooks and they have really advanced words.
I hear ya, yes,
Some of the
yes.
words I've never even heard of.
Exactly. These difficult words, and they're
Yeah.
preparing for their university entrance exam.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's so hard.
Yeah, they might show me a word like insubstantiable or
Right. We never use that. We never
Yeah.
use that.
Yeah, and then there's still a beginner level. You know, you shouldn't be going so far advanced with your words. And then if you try and force them into conversations, it actually starts to sound a little unnatural.
Unnatural, exactly. And you don't want that. Yes.
Whether if you listen to a lot of native speakers or watch a lot of movies and TV shows, they
Yes.
use very simple words.
Exactly, yes. So just to give another example, like if a customer is angry, let's say you have a foreign customer who's really angry and you got to apologize.
Yeah.
And you try to use like difficult words and perfect grammar and you say, on behalf of our company, we offer our most heartwarming apology to you. It sounds fake, right?
Yeah, it sounds like a robot or like a script.
Exactly. It's better to just say, so sorry, I'm so sorry. We made a mistake. I will fix it now. That's much better, right?
100%, yeah.
Yeah. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to speak, okay? Just keep it simple. What was it? Polite and
effective.
There you go. Look at this.
Try my best. Awesome. So yes, very good steps about business English. But more generally speaking, where should someone start if they just want to start learning English?
Oh, it's
so not necessarily business English, but
Right.
they might start their English learning journey. And it's a big ocean, it's very vast.
Right.
There's a lot of different things they should do. Vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, business English, everything. But where's a good starting point?
And there's so many methods and so many ways to learn. It's hard. Now, one thing that I've noticed in Japan is even the beginners aren't really complete beginners.
Very true.
Yeah, a lot of people say, I'm a beginner. But when you test them, they know a lot of words. They
Yeah.
know vocabulary. So we call them false beginners.
Interesting.
Yeah, not real beginners. They have the knowledge, but they can't speak. So if you are that type, and I know most people in Japan are like that, if you have the knowledge, but you can't speak, then you need to have practice speaking. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't need to learn more words, more grammar. No. You need to be able to use the output of what you already know. So then, speaking becomes important. Now, you could try this at home by yourself. It is a little bit lonely. It is a
Okay.
bit, right?
Yeah.
It's lonely. So, you could read aloud or you could do shadowing, like listening to audio or a video and then repeating after. That's one way to practice. Or you could also go to an English school like like Bizmates.
Yeah, fantastic.
Where you have a chance to actually speak with a real trainer, with a real person. Then you get to practice your speaking. But the important thing is, if you are a false beginner, don't study more words, more vocabulary. No. Try to give yourself an opportunity to use what you already know. Use it. Yeah. Then once you become comfortable, then learn new things. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. It's locked in there somewhere.
It's in there.
They just need a way to get it out.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, and like we said at the start, practice will make perfect.
Practice will make perfect. Exactly. That's right.
Perfect. Yeah. Yes. So definitely go check out some Eikaiwa lessons, or make some foreign friends. Use your simple, polite, and effective method of communication to make some friends.
That's right.
Yeah.
And all around us, you're starting to see more and more foreign travelers and visitors. It's a chance.
Yeah, fantastic tips there for learning English and getting started on that journey.
Yes.
But when motivation starts to drop a little bit and then it starts to get a little wavy.
Yes.
What's a good mindset to keep persevering through there?
That's important. A lot of students say, Hika, I started studying English, but I hit a brick wall. I hit a wall and my motivation's gone down. What do I do? That's natural. First of all, one thing to realize is that is natural. Everyone hits that brick wall, okay?
Yeah.
And one thing is, just to stay motivated by yourself is difficult. So if you have another partner, someone to learn English with, it helps. Okay, that helps.
100%.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Another thing is, it's good to create a regular habit or routine.
Nice.
In Japanese, we say shukanka, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's so important. So like brushing your teeth, you get up in the morning and then you do something. You get up in the morning, you use English. You make this a regular habit, then you don't have to be stressed and think about it all the time. It just becomes, we say second nature, like natural. It becomes natural.
Yeah, it becomes strange when you don't do it.
That's right. Exactly. It becomes uncomfortable, strange when you don't do it.
Yeah.
Like brushing your teeth, right? If you don't brush your teeth,
you get a weird feeling in your mouth, right?
You become self-conscious, right? It's like that. So if you do that, you'll continue to stay motivated, and then your performance will go up, your English will improve, then you'll gain confidence, and then you have a very positive sort of spiral, a cycle.
Yeah.
So you want to create that positive flow, and it starts with making that regular habit.
Nice.
Yeah, okay? So don't give up on that. Make that habit, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, habits are a great way to learn.
Yes.
And then if they're interested in learning English and learning business English, having these motivated teachers to help them on their journey, where should they go?
They should, of course, go to Bizmates.
Hey.
That's right, where we have business English trainers. So all of our trainers they have business experience.
Nice.
Yes. So they've worked in different companies, maybe sales or marketing or accounting. They have a lot of experience, so they can understand your stress. They can understand your trouble. So we have business English trainers, all of them. We have about 2,000.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic.
So you could pick, your favorite trainer. Maybe you'll find someone like Rupa sensei. Or Hika sensei, maybe.
Yeah, great. Nice.
Also, our materials, we have textbooks from beginners, complete beginners, all the way to advanced learners.
Oh, so you can really cater to their individual needs.
Exactly, cater to their individual needs. And we have all business content. So there's I don't know how many thousands of different lessons that we have.
Yeah.
So you could, and you could take a lesson every day. It's 25 minutes online every day.
Oh,
every day. Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you said, build those routines.
Exactly. It's easy to make a routine. And you could take a lesson from 5 a.m. to 12:55 to 1 a.m.
Okay, yeah.
20 hours.
Yeah.
It's a big window, right?
Yeah, no excuses not to do it.
That's right, 5 a.m. What time do you get up in the morning?
10 a.m.
Then no problem. You fit in that window. Sometimes people say 4 a.m. I'm like, whoa, it's too early.
Yeah.
But you could take lessons from 4 a.m. all the way to 1 a.m. So there's no escape. Yeah. Also, our concept is business English, okay?
Yeah.
So you're not going to learn, this is my nose, these are my ears. You're not going to learn English like that. You're going to learn how to introduce yourself, how to talk about your company, how to talk about your job. These things that are, if you work in English, these are important topics.
100%.
Yeah, so you'll be able to talk about stuff like that. Yeah.
And it's all very practical. Practical meaning you will actually use this type of English.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. 実践的, right?
実践的.
Yes, you could use it right away. Learn it, use it in your company. Learn it, use it in the streets. Learn it, use it with your client. That's right.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much, Hika.
No, not at all. Thank you.
最後になんか日本語で
はい
応援メッセージとかありますか？
そうですね。いきなり日本語ね。そうです。いや、皆さん本当にね、ビジネス英語っていうともう難しいっていうイメージがあるんですけども、本当にこれはね、勘違いなんですよ。だから本当に仕事で必要だなって思ってる方、いずれ仕事で使いたいなと思ってる方は、ちょっとBizmatesの無料体験ですね、ちょっと受けてみて、これを学びたかったんだっていうのを感じると思いますので、ぜひ皆さんもどっかで会えるのを楽しみにしてます。頑張ってください、皆さん。
Nice, so they can do a free trial, right?
Exactly, free trial, yes.
Perfect. So if you want to try it out, go check out Bizmates. We've got all the link in the description below. And we have a special offer, a special gift for all the Rupa Sensei viewers. If you go into Bizmates and type in the special code Rupa, R-U-P-A, you don't only get one free lesson, you actually get 3. So you can do 3 free lessons with Bizmates.
そうなんです。皆さん、登録、今だとね、Bizmatesに登録するときに、シークレットワード、コードが Rupa ですね。R-U-P-A。これをね、入力していただくと、無料体験、なんと1枚ではなくてですね、普段は1枚なんですけども、3枚までになりますので、このチャンスを逃さないでください。
Nice, very good, very good. Wow, that was so much fun.
Thank you.
You're
All
a great
right.
communicator. That was
Thank you. Likewise, yeah.
30 minutes of pure energy. Great. Thanks so much, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, do your best with your English studies. じゃあ、ありがとう。また今度。